Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. As you can read by the title, we are doing a story time on why I'm in a cast. As you can see here, I'm in a cast and it is not so fun, but I do just want to share why I'm in a cast and how we got here in the first place, and hopefully someone can learn from this experience. But I do want to say I hope everyone has started off their new year on a great start. I know it's looking pretty rough here in LA for the new year. There have been fires everywhere. Thankfully I'm safe, thankfully my family's safe. That's the most important thing. And yeah, so I hope everyone out there is safe as well. Let's go ahead and just get straight into the video on why I have this cast on. How did we get here? Funny story. Not so funny actually, but maybe we will look back to this and laugh one day. So I broke my wrist. Yes, I broke my wrist. I actually broke it into multiple pieces, not just like a straight cut, like a straight break, but like in multiple pieces. So beginning of the month, I went to Big Bear, and I'm sure you know where this is going, but I went to Big Bear and I went snowboarding. Now, one thing with me and snowboarding is it's definitely been a trial and error, okay? So I'm not like pro, I'm not that bad, but I'm not pro. Like, I was determined when I went this year snowboarding. I was like, I want to be pro. Like, I want to get this down. I'm over it. It looks so easy. It looks so fun. I want to do this. So get to Big Bear and I'm like, okay, I'm not scared of falling. Let's do this. I got this down. I was feeling so good. Like, I was feeling so good. I am going down the slope, and mind you, it's not really snowing. Like, beginning of January, it was not, there wasn't any snow. So the mountains have like the fake snow, like the ice, like it's like they made the snow, but it's actually like ice, which honestly is what the doctors believe brought me in this situation. So anyways, I am at the top of the hill. I get off the lift and I'm like, okay, let's do it. It was our last run down because they were closing. So it was the last run down, and I'm like, okay, like I want to go fast. Like, I felt good. I was so happy that I got it. Like, I feel good that I got this down. I'm loving this. Like, I was feeling so good and so proud of myself. So I get off the lift and I was going down the slope like super fast. Like, when I say fast, I was going down so fast, like the fastest I've ever gone down, and it's like pretty fast. So I'm going down the slope, and out of nowhere, this little kid like falls in front of me. Like, he like it gave me no chance to like move out the way, or like I had no choice but to like throw myself to fall so that I don't hit this kid. And this kid did not even have a helmet on. Like, I had a helmet on because I know I'm not that good. Like, I'm not that good. So I want to protect myself. So I see this kid in front of me, and like right away I'm like, oh my God, like I had no chance to like even think. I was gonna literally like run through this kid. So I definitely don't want to hurt the kid. I didn't think I would be in this situation, but what I did was I just like kind of like threw myself to the side, or else I would have hurt the kid. So I threw myself to the side, and the way I landed was the most awful, most painful way of landing ever. So when I landed with my right hand, like down, but my left hand this way, like bent. So I fall, and I literally heard my wrist like snap. And like immediately I knew right away. Like I literally knew right away that that it's broken. Because I have sprained my wrist before, but I have never broken a bone in my body. So I know what a sprained wrist feels like, and what I felt was not a sprained wrist. That literally was something broken. So I immediately started crying. Like, I think I'm a crybaby, but like not to that extreme, like where I don't like cry right away, but I literally started crying right away. And when it comes to like hurting myself or like falling, I'm pretty tough. Like I have a high pain tolerance. Like I'm okay. I like to like just like brush it off and be like, oh, that wasn't a big deal. You know, I just sprained my wrist, or like that wasn't a big deal. But no, when I fell, I knew right away like something's wrong. So thankfully on the mountains, they have, I don't want to say paramedics because that's kind of extreme, but they have like first aid people who will take you to like where you need to go. So I will actually insert a clip here just to show you guys. But pretty much they came down so fast to help me. I was like crying and screaming. Like I was in the most excruciating pain of my life. They come down right away and they're like putting me on like the sled to go down to like the room where they help take care of you. So I couldn't even lift my wrist. Like I literally couldn't even lift up my wrist. But so they put me on the sled, and then I go to like where I'm supposed to go, and like I was shivering. Like it was freezing. I was cold. I was like, it was honestly the worst experience of my life. Like it's like breaking something and hurting yourself is one thing, but doing it in the snow where it's freezing is not fun. So anyways, long story short, they take me to the room and they put on like a splint for me. Like it's just something like temporarily to get me to urgent care. I go to urgent care and oh my God. I will never forget this day. Like I literally will never in my life forget this day. So I get to urgent care and I go in, they do a bunch of x-rays, and then I like couldn't even put my hand on the x-ray thing. Like I literally couldn't even move. Like I was just like bawling my eyes out. Like I literally couldn't even move my wrist. They were having trouble getting the pictures, but like so like it took even longer because I literally couldn't move it. And my wrist was like, I couldn't look at it, but after I looked at it, it was like the size of a ball, like on the side. I'll put some videos here for you for reference. But they had to cut my jackets. Like I was like layered up, so they had to cut my jackets to like really get through and just for my circulation and everything. But so after x-rays, I felt like I was gonna pass out. So they gave me like a bunch of like snacks to get my blood pressure back up and things. But it was, I'm not gonna go into detail. Fast forward to after the x-rays. This was the worst thing ever. So after the x-rays, they had to pop it back into place. I don't know if I should have warned you guys like in the beginning, but it's not gonna be like extreme, but they had to pop it back into place. So what they had to do was numb me before that. And I don't know if I would have rather have them pop it into place without the numbing, because the numbing was honestly like, thinking about it, I could still feel it. Like it was awful. Like it was so awful. Like I could literally cry just thinking about it. So the doctor is like, oh, it's no big deal. Like, you're just gonna feel uncomfortable. Like, we're just gonna inject you in your hand to numb the pain. That way we can pop it into place. And I was like, okay, like, how bad is it gonna be? Like, I'm trying to like mentally prepare myself, right? And she's just telling me, you're just gonna feel uncomfortable, like, that's it. But after that, don't worry, like, you'll be good. No. No, 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 no. No. So she goes and she's like, okay, she's like asking the nurse to like hold me down. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of like a flag, like a red flag. Like, why are you asking her to hold me down? Like, if you're just gonna like, you know. But I'm like, okay, whatever. So she is like putting these injections in my hand and like doing it like, I kid you not, like not just, I'm thinking it's gonna be like one time and that's it. And then like wait for it to get numb. No. It was like, I kid you not, like 10 times. She had to do it and like go in under my muscles and bones and tendons and like move it around and like inject. It was so bad. Like, it was so bad. The nurses definitely said I scared the patients in the waiting room. Like, no one wanted to go in, but it was awful. Like, awful is an understatement. It was the worst thing ever in my life I've ever experienced. So after she did that, she just started popping everything into place. Like, she popped everything into place and then they wrapped it all up and then they gave me like a temporary cast before I come and see my orthopedic here in LA. So I went to, they went ahead and gave me a temporary cast and then they went and got x-rays again after the how they placed it. And they said it placed so much better, like it looks so much better. And so yeah, like that's literally what happened. It was like on a scale of 1 to 10, like the pain level was like, and the whole experience was like, I kid you not, like 1,000, like times 100, like 10 times 100,000. Like, it was so bad. I don't know if I want to go snowboarding ever again. Like, I don't want to say no because like I'm just so upset because I finally got it down. Like, I finally felt so good doing it and I was like not worried and you know everything. And I don't even know if this kid and his family know what they did. Like, I don't think they know like what happened because after I fell, I kind of like just everything around me, like I just couldn't even, you know, like I didn't pay attention to anything else around me. So I feel like this kid and the family just like went on about their whole day like not knowing anything. And like if you're taking your kid to the snow, like put a helmet on them, like, because if he had a helmet, I probably would have, I mean, I still would have avoided him, but I would have felt, I wouldn't have been so, I don't know. But make sure your kid's wearing a helmet if you're gonna take him snowboarding, because if he falls and like someone hits him, like that's bad. That's really bad. So anyways, fast forward, the doctor did tell me that I may need surgery, which honestly like terrified me. I'm like, I don't care if I have a crooked wrist for the rest of my life. I'm not doing surgery. Like, that is not an option for me. But she told me that my doctor here, when I come back, would tell me if I would need surgery or not. So I had my first appointment here. They put on an actual cast right here. An actual cast. And the good news is they did x-rays. I don't need surgery. They're actually so surprised at how fast it's healing. They were like, are you sure this happened like 3 days ago? Because like no one heals this fast. And I want to thank my vitamins. I want to thank myself. Just kidding. But really, like, I've been taking vitamins. I've been like, I eat pretty healthy and I'm pretty athletic. Like I'm pretty active. Like, I work out and I eat healthy. I eat good. But I kind of just like, after the accident, I kind of just amped everything up by like 1,000. Like, bone broth like 3 times a day, like bone vitamins, calcium, like all of that. And I think that's really helped me. This is just my experience. Like, this is my experience. I'm not a doctor. Like, this is just what I feel has helped me. And the orthopedic was very, very surprised, because he's like, you can move your fingers? Like, what? Like, this is crazy. Like, the swelling was down, like everything was really good. I've been icing it like crazy all day, every day. But anyways, I am supposed to get my cast off February 24th. So I'm so looking forward to this day more than anything. Like, I cannot wait for this day. But it just sucks because it's like springtime. It's kind of like I'm missing out on like winter things. Like, I wanted to go ice skating, you know, I wanted to like do all these things for winter, but I can't do that anymore, you know. So I mean, my Christmas tree is literally still up. Like, I want to put my Christmas tree away so bad, but I mean, it's definitely hard. Like, doing everyday things is so hard. Like, I think just the main thing I'm upset about is just the gym, because I love the gym. It's like my daily routine. And I'm gonna try to start going, just maybe doing like cardio and like core workouts. The thing is, I can't sweat in this. But the only thing is for me is just the gym and just learning how to do things without the support of another hand. Like, you don't realize how important both your hands are. And like, I couldn't even open up a water bottle. Like, doing my hair, my makeup, like, it's so hard, you know, like doing day-to-day things. So I definitely feel extra grateful, as if I'm not grateful, but I just feel so extra grateful that, you know, I had healthy hands, which is so sad to say, but yeah, so it's definitely hard, but I definitely did learn from this experience. I feel like God's kind of telling me to slow down, because I feel like I got ahead of myself, that I felt really good about snowboarding and that I got it down and everything. So the doctor also said that if it was actual snow is fluffy. So with actual snow, I probably wouldn't have broken my wrist. But I hope you guys learned something from this. I definitely learned something from this. I am trying to be as active as possible. It's just hard for me to like type and do all these things. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not that it was any positive, but I just wanted to share a little story time with you guys, and just to let you guys also know, like, I went from being consistent finally to I'm gonna slow it down a little bit just because of this thing. Like, how am I supposed to do try on hauls? Like, how am I supposed to do like get ready with me's and all these things? But I'm trying my best to do things and just go back to my normal schedule, and just my normal routines. But I was able to get my nails done the other day, so I'm very happy about that. I don't like how they came out, so I'm actually going today for them to fix them. So anyways, I think nails are the least of my worries right now. Hello? Hi. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, I'd love some supportive comments down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing year this year. Again, it's off to a crazy start, but you know, if it's off to a crazy start, that means it's going to end off very good and very strong. So yeah, happy New Year's to everyone. I hope everyone out there is safe and not breaking their wrists. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. I can't even do that. Also, I'm trying my best to film my BMW car tour as soon as I can. That was supposed to be my next video, but this happened. So I know in my previous video, everyone's asking for one. I will do one as soon as I can. I love my car update. I love the car so much. I'm so happy about it. Best decision ever. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. Love you.